but let me ask you this, because I've heard this a lot. Donald Trump truly believes, and I didn't get a chance to ask him this, and I will at some point, but I've been told by several different people, he really believes how Michigan goes is how the election goes. I mean, he's all in on Michigan, isn't he?
He really is, when I had an opportunity to talk to him this weekend, it's, Pete, how we doing? And the same message. We win Michigan, we win. Michigan is really, I think, the bellwether state, because he knows that if we win Michigan, most likely we win Pennsylvania. Most likely we win Wisconsin. Now they're talking, not the Trump team, but, national pundits are now talking about Minnesota. They're talking about New Hampshire. They're talking about Virginia and all of these places. But, as far as the president sees it, Michigan is ground zero, and he really feels like he connects. And I think in reality, he does. He connects with the people of Michigan.
Well, he did ask me one thing backstage when I was talking to him. He said, what do you think about Michigan right now? And I said, to be honest with you, I think right now, if the election were today, you'd win Michigan by about 40 or 50,000 votes, about a percentage point. Not a lot, but right in there, maybe 0.8 to 1.2. He said, isn't it hard to believe? He was just like, how is that? How can that be close when you look at Joe Biden and he's kind of flabbergasted in a way that anybody would still support Biden? I mean, I was just talking to you before we came on. If anybody saw Barack Obama had to lead Joe Biden off the stage at a Hollywood fundraiser, it was another moment. It's like 3 times this week. Giorgia Meloni over in the G7 summit, the Italian prime minister had to go over and get Joe and turn him around. There's a paratrooper that just dropped in front of him, and Joe's wandering off. It's like, Pete, we're all seeing this. And it's not a laughing matter anymore. We made some jokes about it. It's dangerous, for God's sake. And I understand Donald Trump's point was like, how can anybody support that?
And what it really is, though, Steve, it is still a debate about the future of America, not personality-based, but the visions, the progressive vision on the left. I don't like it calling it progressive. There's nothing progressive about it in terms of making progress for America. It's a philosophy that is destroying our country. And so whether it's Donald Trump or Joe Biden, it's still going to come down to the issues that we are focused on and, working on. And, that's maybe frustrating to the president, President Trump as well, with open borders, destroying the car industry, ignoring the black community for years. How is Joe Biden even within 40 to 50,000 votes of Donald Trump in the state of Michigan? But I think what we're seeing is we're beginning to see the building of a massive wave of momentum for Donald Trump. The auto workers are going to leave Joe Biden. Okay?
And they're going to vote. That's the important thing. They're going to leave Joe Biden, and they are going to cast ballots, because here's the thing, as he and I also spoke about, we have to work all the way to the finish line to make sure that people get out and vote and do the right thing.